Hello, today we will be discussing about ratio, how to solve ratio. These are the basics. First we have simplify. As you can see, we already have the answers of simplification. Basically, we just have to simplify the from these numbers to the as small as we can. If you don't understand, let me show you how. So example, we have 20 to 60, right? So we make this is number 3. So for 20 and 60, we all know we can divide it by 10. But if you can't do it, the easier way is to see if it's even or odd. Because if it's even, we can divide it by 2 and 10 and 30. Then we take the big numbers and we divided it by 2 again because both of them are even. Now, as you can see, this is 15 to 5. This cannot be divided by 2 or 3, but it only can be divided by 5 because 5 can be divided by 5 and 15 can be divided by 5. Okay, now divided by 5, 1, divided by 5, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. Why we cannot divide it by 3? Because if I divide by 3 here, it 3, this would be 5. But if I divide the 3 here, we can't get anything from here because 5 cannot be divided by 3. Now, the harder but faster way is to see if this can be multiplied by 10 and this could be divided by 10 too. It's actually pretty easy and you can get 2 and 6. Then you take the right number and you can divide it by 2 again. 1, 3. And the result is going to be 1, 2, and 3. Now, for the second number, it's 34 to 72. This is one of the easiest questions because we can just divide it by 2. 34 divided by 2 is 17. 17 and 72 divided by 2 is 36. And we are done because 17 cannot be divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until 10, and 36 too. So the answer is 17 to 36. Now for the third question, it's 40 to 44. Now this one is also easy because we both can see this can be divided by 4 because if this divided by 4 it's 10 and this divided by 4 is 11. But always you still can do the very first step, which is divided by 2. Okay, now for the final question. For this, both number has two identical number. if both of them have two identical numbers, we already know that it can be divided by 11. So it's divided by 11, 3, 11, 5. And that's your answer, 3 to 5. These are the answers. Now we go to word problems. For question 1, if Tim and Tommy have 35 marbles and the ratio of the amount of marbles they have are 5 to 2, how many marbles does Tim have? Now, if the ratio if you if they mention the ratio 5 to 2 and you don't know which one is Tim and which one is Tom, here, if they say Tim first, that means Tim's number of ratio is 5 because it is uh, before the number 2 was mentioned and Tom was number 2. How do you solve this? So, if Tim is 5 and Tom is 2, we can easily add them together. 5 plus 2, which is going to be 7. Then we count all the numbers, 35, and we divided it by 7, which is 5. So this 5 is 1 unit of 5 to 2. So if we want to find how many Tim have, we can easily just 5 times 5, which is 35. Now the second question. This one is a little bit harder, but it's still doable. If Tim and Jack have marbles and the ratio of the amount of marbles that they have are 8 to 2, the difference of amount of Tim and Jack are 36. How many marbles does Jack have? So if Tim and Jack's difference of marbles are 36, or how many Tim have more is 36, we could just, so we need to find Jack. So Jack, first we have to 8, how many Tims have, minus how many Jacks have, which is 2, equals to 6. If 6 is 36, then we divide then we divided 36 by 6. Now you use the same trick with the question before. We put 6 times how many Jack have in the ratio, which is 2. And the answer will be 12. Now, question 3. This is a different type of question. because it asks of a scale if the scale of a length of a map to an island is 1 to 400,000. What is the ratio of the island? What is the ratio if the island is 100, 1,200,000 meters? So, how to explain this? It means every 400,000 meters, the island is is equals to 1 meter in the map. Like if you see a map and you see an island, the island wouldn't be that as big as the one in the map, right? So this explains. So firstly, if it is 1,200,000, we have to divide it by the island ratio to the map, which is 400,000, which is 300,000. Okay, wait, not 300,000. It's 3, right? The trick is 12 million. Wait, I mean 1,200,000 and 400,000. We just delete the zero first, and we already can find out how much it is, which is 3. Now, the answer is the ratio of the map to the ratio of the map to the island is 3 to 12, 1,200,000. And that is it. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.